All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another Master Moats film session, and I'm excited because we're finally breaking down new film, man. Week 1 game tape, and sorry for the delay, man. The all 22. I don't know what was going on with the processing of it. It just took a lot longer than we were expecting, but it is here now. So without further ado, man, the first play I want to hop into is the Chase Claypool 28-yard reception that he had in the first quarter. You know how we do. We'll play it at full speed, and then after that, we'll dive into the breakdown. All right, let's break this thing on down, man. Obviously, you got Big Ben. It's 3-by-1. This is Deontay Johnson on the backside. And the coverage that the Giants are playing, it's a two-man concept, okay? So let me just talk to you a little bit about two-man. So in two-man, you got your two safeties high. Everybody else underneath is man-to-man. So this guy has Deontay. This guy has, I think that's Ebron. He has JuJu, Claypool, and so forth. But the technique that they're going to use when you're playing two-man is a trail technique. So typically, when you're thinking about a DB, you're thinking he wants to be on top of this receiver the whole time and not get beat deep. But because he has a safety over top, he wants to have a slight trail to the inside of the receiver. So you play a really aggressive off the line, and then from there, as the receivers release, you get in a trail technique right behind him, okay? And the reason why you offset to a side, so that way you at least can take away one route, whether you don't want to have the deep in or the deep out. If you try to go right behind them directly, they have a two-way go. It's extremely tough to defend against. And the reason why you run a two-man concept, especially, when you're thinking about it being third down, you want to take away the underneath throw, right? So you're playing super aggressive right here. You see all these guys letting them go. Now they're falling in behind them, right? Good trail technique. But typically, you can't get the deep throw because you have a safety over top. That's the purpose of two-man. But now the thing that makes this so impressive, though, is number one, the throw by Ben. Okay, the throw by Ben, first off, man, to put it in a spot where only Claypool could get to it in the midst of having a defender trailing him and a guy over top was beautiful. Along with the fact that he had to make this throw while getting pressure. He has this is Marcus Golden, man. He's getting some good pressure on the right side, and that guy's literally right in front of Ben as he's throwing the ball. But like I said, beautiful job, man. Ben standing in there, man, with the pressure in his face. Watch where this ball is put, man. He knows Claypool can go up and get it. Beautiful catch and amazing job by the rookie too, man. Getting both feet in bounds. Because let's talk about this, man. A lot of times rookies struggle with getting 2 feet in bounds, man, and stuff like that, because in college you only have to get 1 foot down. So a lot of times it's just something they've never had to work at. Whereas you see Claypool, number one, high point. Look at that. He has 2 guys on him, but he's high pointing the ball. And then from there, just understanding, hey, in the NFL, I got to get 2 feet down. Great job with the toe drag, man. In the words of my dog Nate Burleson, man, little toe drag swag, man. So I thought that was beautiful by him, man. And yeah, just seeing a beautiful hands catch, confident, man. You love seeing that with a rookie. And this was 3rd and 9. First quarter, man, critical point, man, in terms of how you want to start the game off. It was good to see Ben showing that type of trust in a Chase Claypool, man. There have been a lot of raves about Chase in terms of what he's been able to do throughout the training camp time frame and things like that. And yeah, he showed up in a big way. I definitely expect his role to expand as the season progresses. But once again, man, beautiful release. Understand, okay, it's 2-man. This safety is sitting over top. His whole job is to not allow this throw to be completed. And Claypool right here. Good job using your hands. Go up and get the ball. High pointed. Beautiful job getting your feet in bounds, man. Love to see it. Let's watch it one more time, man. Full speed. But yeah, just great job by Ben right here, man. Pressure in his face, doesn't matter. Drops a dime. Beautiful job by Claypool on the sideline. Everybody thought it was incomplete until they showed the replay. But shout out to the young guy, man. Big time play. And here we go again from the end zone, man. You'll get even more of appreciation for the throw from Ben and the finish by Claypool. We said a little bit of pressure. Does not matter. Dime. Amazing job, man. Amazing job by the rookie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, man, the second play we're going to talk about from that Giants game, man, was the miscommunication from the Steelers secondary, man, on that Darius Slayton touchdown pass in the first half, man, the 41-yarder. So we'll play it in full speed. Then after that, we'll talk a little bit about what happened and go from there. See, this is Slayton right here. All right. You know, it hurts my heart, too, to be breaking down a play where we got scored on. But I feel like this is a play that, man, had a lot of people talking, man, a lot of fingers being pointed. And just wanted to clarify, man, so we know who was what and what was happening, man. So first off, man, let's talk the simple stuff, man. From a personnel standpoint, I believe this is 12 personnel they have in right now. This is a receiver right here, if I'm correct. I believe this is a receiver, or you know what, it might be 13 personnel. Either way, this guy's the one who's running the over route, right? And obviously this is Slayton right here. Now, what they do in terms of building this route, they start with the play action, obviously, to just try to draw up these linebackers, right? Because you want to make sure that when your receiver is running this route, he's able to get behind those linebackers, okay? And now, from a defensive standpoint, they're in cover 3, all right? So Minkah is super deep, but Joe and Steven, they both have 1/3 of the field, right? And what you call right here, man, this is a zombie concept, okay? So once you see this guy going under in a cover 3, Joe just communicated with Minkah to take this. Now from there, Joe has to replace Minkah deep. It's a lot of moving parts on this, but when done correctly, it's done beautifully. The communication was there. For some reason, though, man, with Joe, he appears to start looking back instead of just getting on his horse and hauling tail to replace Minkah in the middle of the field. Minkah does a good job playing high to low, taking this crosser. And with Nelson, man, he just appears to lose Slayton for a half second. And then from there, Slayton's able to pull away from him across. And now you're seeing these two guys appearing to be beat. But the biggest thing, man, when we're watching this in full speed, you can see it a lot better. Steven Nelson, once he gets on top, he loses him right there, that split second. And that causes, once this receiver gets directly behind Steven, it makes Steven have to bubble out because he loses him. He can't see him right now. Now from there, Slayton has the inside track, man, and obviously he's starting to pull away. That's what was happening on the front side. Then on the back side, like I said with Joe tells Minkah right now, zombie. Joe's still looking back. Joe, and when this happens, and Joe would tell you this firsthand, yeah, they're going to throw it to that guy. You get your eyes here. You're trying to do whatever it takes to get here. You can't keep peeking back, man. If you're peeking back, trust me, they're going to throw it to that guy, and that's ultimately what happened on that play. I know people were trying to say it was Minkah. It was not Minkah's fault. Minkah did what he was supposed to do in terms of taking that. Joe has to just trust what he sees, man. Trust what he calls. Get back there. And then Steven Nelson, like I said, it's at the top of this route right here, man. Better technique. So then that way he's not running away from you like that. And then you're good to go. And that play is null and void, man. But ultimately, that's what happened on that play. Good concept, man. Good call by the Giants, man. It's a tough concept to play against anyways. But ultimately, man, and that was a tight end, man. It's 13 personnel. It's Ingram right here. But either way, man, when you're getting this zombie concept, Joe can't look back. He just has to go full speed down the field. And he'll be there either when the ball's arriving, so he's having that hit on the receiver, or he's potentially in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's an interception or a PBU. But either way, that's what ultimately ended up happening on that play. Good job by the Giants, though, man. It was a good call by them. I'm glad this happened in week 1. I do think going forward, man, I mean, Joe's the consummate professional. We know what he does, what his resume is. He's not going to be looking back anymore when the ball's in the air like that, or even before the ball's in the air. So just wanted to clarify what happened on that play. All right, now we want to end this on a high note, man, and we got to talk about JuJu SmithSchuster. I thought he did a great job, man, of just utilizing the slot. Matt Canada did a good job putting him there. I thought he was dominant pretty much the whole night, showed great hustle. And I just wanted to highlight him, man, on this play right here. This is his first touchdown that he caught Monday night. So, you know how we do. We play at full speed, and then from there, we'll break it down. So this is him right here in the slot. All right, little touchdown action, a little celebration. All right. So to start out, man, the Giants, they're playing a cover 0, okay? So cover 0 meaning there is no safety help anywhere, but they're bringing an extra blitzer, okay? So what you know right away when you're facing cover 0 is this. You have to get the ball out a lot sooner than you would like because you know there's going to be a free rusher coming. But then on the back end, like I said, those guys know the ball's coming out. So you want to you make sure that you're not getting beat to your leverage side. Whichever side you declare as your leverage side, you can't lose to it because you know the ball's coming out fast and you're jumping on the first move. No double moves, okay? But a couple of things to highlight on this play, man. The first thing I got to highlight is Benny Snell, his blitz pickup. As a rookie, man, this was something in his game that he struggled with. He did not excel at all. But when you think about guys like Le'Veon Bell, guys like James Conner, they excelled in Pittsburgh's offense because of their blitz pickup. And just watch him, man, right here, stepping up like a big dog, picking up this blitzer and giving Ben extra time. So right here, stands the blitzer up. It's a good job, man. Good job by the young guy, man. All right. Second thing we want to talk about, man, Big Ben in this throw. Holy cow. So we talked about, obviously, in cover zero, it's a free rusher coming in, and that's going to be this guy off the edge, okay? Big Ben is drifting straight back because he knows he has to get rid of this ball in a hurry because there's just not enough guys to protect. Now, even with Benny doing a good job, there's still a free rusher. You see right here, guys is unaccounted for. But the thing that I like is right when Ben is about to throw the ball, I'm going to pause it. He's watching JuJu the whole time. Okay? And the one thing that he's reading with JuJu is this. Because it's cover zero. He's looking at this matchup right here. Okay, so once the ball snaps, these corners switch, okay? So he has Ebron, he has JuJu. But because they switch right now, these two guys switch. Now, the thing that Ben is looking for is this. As JuJu climbs, is this defender making JuJu go in front of him or behind him? All right. Now, this is key because once you get right there, it's an easier throw for the quarterback if JuJu is able to beat this guy across his face, which he ends up doing. If this corner stays in position, I mean, he already has the leverage. It's already, just by his alignment, he had a leverage. If he makes JuJu go over top, it's a tougher throw for a couple of reasons, okay? So the first reason why it's a tougher throw is this. You have the end zone line, okay? So Ben he can only put but so much air under it because he has to give JuJu a chance to stay in bounds. Number two, once you know that, as the defender, you can play inside of that because Ben's going to have to either put more air on it or it's going to have to be one of the back shoulder type throws and stuff like that. It really benefits the defender a lot more. When this guy beats you across your face, though, now Ben has all of this over here he can throw to. It's a lot easier of a catch. It's a lot easier of a throw and catch. So right here, once Ben sees JuJu is about to cross in front of him, even with the pressure coming, back foot, he knows I can throw this thing right now because JuJu is in front. JuJu breaking across his face lets you know right now this guy does not have a chance on this ball because now his hips were locked. He's having to open up. JuJu's going to have a step or two on him right away. Easy throw and catch. What this defender has to do, though, man, in this scenario, you have to make the receiver go over top because now if Ben throws like that and it's going over top, it's going to be in the middle of the field. This guy can get here a lot easier. This DB can. He can get to where the logo is in the end zone from a Giants standpoint than he can over here where this pass is caught at. So that's why, man, rule of thumb, if you're playing cover 1 or 0, man, you can't lose to your leverage side, but you have to make sure that the receiver goes over top of you when you're in the red zone because you have this back line, man. That's an extra defender for you. Just a little tip for you right there. Now, it's different when you're in the field of play out here because you don't have that luxury. But here, you know he can't go but so deep, man. But once again, man, great job by Ben. Trusting his receiver. As soon as he saw JuJu cross his face, he knew I could throw this ball right now, which he does. And then JuJu goes and gets it, man. Ebron already celebrating before the catch is even made. But yeah, man, that DB, man, he has to understand that you cannot get beat across your face and cover 0 in the red zone. But great job, like I said, by Benny Snell, picking up the blitz. Awesome job by Ben recognizing JuJu winning right now and putting the ball in play for him. And good job for JuJu, man, not allowing that guy to win to his leverage side, saying that, hey, even though you have inside position on me, I'm still going to beat you across your face. And ultimately, that's what he did. Here's again from the end zone. You could really see Benny's blitz pickup right here as well, man. It was a good job. Bam, stand up like a big dog. Good job by Ben. Score one for the good guys, baby. Score one for the good guys. So those are my breakdowns, man, from the Steelers-Giants Monday night game. Definitely hope you enjoyed them. Appreciate you all for tuning in. And until next time, peace.